Long time no see, everybody. What's going on? So what have you got here? Tell you what have you got. So we got the Celsius drink. All right, it burns body fat. All right, folks. So it's the Celsius brand, as you see, sparkling cherry cola. Okay, the cherries are here, over there. Okay, looks pretty cool, right? The cherry. All right, let me show you the front part. This is how it looks like. Let me show you the back part. Okay, pretty cool, right? All right, so white, black, cherry. Okay, looks pretty tasty. Oh, by the way, you went on TikTok and you said a lot of bad things about me. But you know what? You're a bad kid. I'm the good kid, so I'm gonna forgive you. All right. I did watch your TikTok videos talking bad about me. Okay, it's fine. But anyway, folks, let's open up this drink and check it out, right, folks? Okay, all right. Open up. Tastes good. Very refreshing taste. All right, tastes really refreshing. It tastes like some kind of, give you that little kick in your body. So the taste is impeccable. Okay. Oh, by the way, yes, you. All right, you like it? Okay. All right. Make sure you get one for yourself also. All right. So for the taste, I'm gonna give it impeccable because I think it tastes great. Now let's compare this to the drink we did some time ago, folks. Okay, this is, if you remember, this is the Liquid Death. Now let's compare this to over here. Okay, so as you see, for this one I paid $1.25, right? And this is about almost $2, right? So now compare this to this, folks. Price-wise, I think this will be cheaper because you're paying $1.25 and you're getting a lot more, I think, right? Okay. Now, folks, if you remember the drink we did last week, the energy drink, folks, all right, the one. Okay, now I compare this to this. So this one I paid 99 cents, right? So like I said, this is almost $2. It's slightly bigger. So again, for the price-wise, I think it's not that cheap. So I'm gonna give it decent because I think, like I said, you can buy this for $1.25, right? And I can buy, like I said, this one for 99 cents. So maybe it's better to buy those than this. Okay, so for that, again, I'm gonna give it decent. All right, now let's look at the part of traveling. Now if you were to travel with this one, folks, once I open this, I cannot close this one. That means I have to carry a bottle with me, right? Okay, or I gotta drink this whole thing, right, at one shot, because if I carry this, I could possibly spill it, right? So for traveling, again, I'm gonna give it decent, folks, because like I said, I can't really seal this. Well, I can tape it if I want to. I don't know if that's a good idea. There's no like a cover to cover this. So for travel, I'm gonna give it decent, not impeccable like some of the other stuff, or you can just close it and carry it, wherever you want to. All right. Now let's look at the sugar again, folks. Zero sugar. That's the cool thing about this one, folks. If you remember, we did a lot of Skittles drinks. All right, so the Skittles drinks have sugar, which is great, but sometimes not really good. Sometimes for taking too much sugar in your body, right, folks? So for zero sugar, I'm gonna give it impeccable again for Celsius because I think it's great because I'm trying not to take so much sugar in my body if I don't have to. All right, so for like I said, again, zero sugar, decent for that one. Now let's look at the comparison of Celsius to other drinks. For example, just talking about like other energy drink, Red Bull, or even Monster, or maybe like other beverages, folks, like iced coffee or like iced tea. So somehow, if you notice, like Celsius fans are really big Celsius fans. If you go to the gym and if you notice people after the gym, they're drinking Celsius. Okay, so Celsius fans really, really like it. And if you play basketball or pickleball, right, and soccer, any of these leagues, you'll see a lot of people carrying these Celsius drinks and they drink them, right? So again, I personally think Celsius has some really good stuff in here. Again, I don't want to give you any kind of advice because I'm not a doctor and I'm not a nutritionist, an expert on that topic. I'm just here to entertain you. So great flavor, also has a lot of cool things in it. So makes it more attractive for people to do that. But folks, also if you've tried Celsius and Red Bull or like Celsius and for example Monster, please let me know and tell me, hey, I'm a big Celsius fan, thumbs up, you want to listen to you, or hey, I'm a Monster fan, thumbs up, hey, or hey, I like Red Bull, I'm a Red Bull fan, thumbs up, right? But hey, if you're a Celsius fan, fine, it's completely fine. I think, I just feel like Celsius fans are really Celsius fans and they love to carry the Celsius wherever they go. So folks, let me know if you've also compared this to, for example, like I said, to iced tea or iced coffee, right? So we did iced coffee. Do you remember we did the Snickers iced coffee? Now comes the interesting part about some of these iced coffees, right? They seem to have sugar, not all, but a lot of them do have a lot of sugar. So advantage here is zero sugar, right? So, but again, people will come and argue and say, hey, coffee tastes so much better. Yes, true. Coffee has a completely different taste than this kind of drink, right? Okay. Then also hot coffee and tea and cold coffee taste different, right? And of course, cappuccino, espresso, different kind of coffee. So yes, those coffees taste great. We did that some time ago. We did the, like I said, the iced coffee drink. But again, here it's slightly different because it's zero sugar. So hard to compare these. But if you think that there can be a comparison, great. Let me know and put your comment at the bottom and say, hey, I think that tastes better. And also, folks, the other drinks, for example, like I said, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, can you really compare Celsius to those drinks? Maybe yes, maybe no, I do not know. Some people will say, hey, well, this is really cool, like, you know, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, you know, Dr. Pepper. Again, there are still drinks or beverages, right, whatever you want to call them, but again, slightly different stuff they have in them. And then what are you trying to really accomplish? You know, you're just looking for something off the graduation party you just want to have, or you are in the park, or it's just really hot. Oh, if you're in a hotter state like California or, you know, Arizona, then hey, you prefer to have those drinks, like I said, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, 7-Up, because you really think they taste so much better in the hot temperature than they taste in cold temperature. So again, interesting. But if you have compared them, and if you have a video, please let me know and send me the link, and I want to see what it is all about and how would you compare. I think there's a big difference between these drinks and of course something like Celsius. Like I said, again, what are you trying to accomplish? You know, it's just for something for fun, or it's just something that you like to do. Hey, maybe you run 5 miles a day and you can probably drink you know, a lot of Coca-Cola and Pepsi cans every day because you're burning all that, right? So that's also something you gotta look into account and do the comparison and say how many calories are you burning in order for you to take some of these other drinks, and you're fine with it, right? And everybody's body's slightly different in that, because some people can take a lot of sugar and they're like, oh, they're fine, okay? And some people need sugar, right? To get their energy. Some people like me have too much energy anyway, so sometimes putting too much sugar in my body makes me go have too much energy, like excessive energy. So positives and negatives. of all kinds of different drinks. Folks, if you like what you see, please press the subscribe button. Thank you.